Dragons are believed to be nearly indestructible beasts in House of the Dragon. The death of one is not only a sign of weakness for the Targaryen dynasty, but a bad omen that something worse will follow. If the largest and fiercest dragon in the world, Vhagar, were to meet his end, it would spell the beginning of the end for the Targaryens' hold over Westeros. Vhagar is considered a prized possession in House of the Dragon. Anyone able to claim Vhagar is considered among the best dragon riders, with tenacity and courage to boot. At the time of the Targaryen Civil War, known also as the Dance of Dragons, the female dragon is around 180 years old, and the last dragon of Aegon the Conqueror's age. She was previously ridden by Visenya Targaryen and fought in Aegon's Conquest in Westeros. In peacetime, she was claimed by Baelon Targaryen, Laena Velaryon, and Aemond Targaryen. However, it was her last rider's relish for war that ultimately killed the mighty dragon in George R.R. Martin's Fire and Blood. Vhagar is primed and ready to ride into battle alongside Prince Aemond in House of the Dragon Season 3, which is set to begin filming in the next few days. As fans of HBO's Game of Thrones prequel eagerly wait for the Dance of the Dragons to truly begin, there is still plenty to explore about George R.R. Martin's original novella, including the final fall of Vhagar the Great. This article has been updated to include new information and adheres to CBR's current formatting guidelines. As one of the biggest dragons in the history of Westeros, Vhagar was not easily slain. Her incredible size and power made her the Green's most valuable weapon during the Dance of the Dragons. Vhagar's breath alone shook and broke dozens of trees in a forest, and her fire was so hot that it could melt armor and cook humans. The only thing that her fire couldn't melt all the way down was Valyrian steel, which protected Aegon II Targaryen from her fiery attack. Almost no one dared to attack her, and those who did, like Rhaenys Targaryen on Meleys, never succeeded until one fateful battle. It was Caraxes, with Aemond Targaryen on his saddle, who finally took down the mighty ancient beast. Daemon and Aemond had a bitter rivalry that formed partially out of jealousy and admiration on the younger's end. For Daemon, the chance to kill Vhagar meant glory attached to his name, even if it meant his own death. Daemon also has personal history with Vhagar, who had been the dragon saddled by both his father and second wife. In a fight known as the Battle Above the God's Eye, one of the most legendary dragon battles in Westerosi history, Aemond and Vhagar met Daemon and Caraxes in the sky. They wrestled with each other hundreds of feet in the air, knowing that only one pair would survive if any survived at all. Caraxes locked his jaw around Vhagar's neck, clamping down on the larger beast with all his might. In defense, Vhagar clawed at Caraxes' abdomen and tore off his wing. When Daemon jumped onto Vhagar and drove his sword into Aemond's remaining eye, all four crashed into the water. Nobody survived